Well, Dandy na be the voice of one professor, Joe Edi Ali, when a historian, when I say historian, a person where be say, he get boku information about salon, and himself no can show it in your perspective. What's it in know about salon? Usai salon no come out, usai salon they right now, and usai we they go as a nation. So myself and Dennis Sweden, I would the young one day, we go learn better one, how for Ep salon, for put some. So decide where we want. So then it's as a nation, if you say really waiting people that they talk, we don't make some strides for go before, or we still they try. I mean, would they still live with past glory?
Well, still I agree with you on that particular point. The year 65 years, not so 65 days.
That's all.
Now, very, very important age in anybody in life. Now, age of retirement.
A pension.
Now, pension age, and of course, you know. But again, he also built down on we as citizens.
Right.
For CVCF, we for Gladys, yes, me as Salomon. No matter the challenge where the country they face, no matter the situation, me have a program for me as Salomon. Because even if you come outside of the borders of Salon, any side you go, then go point by you say, who say you come you go just in a Salon and come
Exactly.
So if you're proud of Dandy, one American leader been talk say, he say you know for ask what the country don't do for you. You for ask or you for tell yourself say what you don't do for the country.
Exactly.
Now for me you question. I can understand but who challenge there or whatever, but again, but what's in there for you celebrate? But somebody say we don't need for celebrate, but plenty they follow celebrate.
Plenty.
Because as a country we get peace, we get blue. We know that now plenty is in the world right now. We see the Kuskas with the Apple even in the Middle East. All of them are a challenge we for make all we save together. I feel say what we need that love and unity for make this country go before.
So make I just take on from waiting Dennis Nayabi the talk. I mean for una we sit on a host, you really patriotic? Let me ask yourself that question. Patriotism they come in different form. Back then we have been in a college, I can take this example where I'm a lecturer can make Dr. Isaac Masako. He says sometimes if you sit down with maybe a Nigerian, a Guinean, Sierra Leonean, and let's say a Ghanaian, and then you say, oh that one go overseas. Say the first person will go give up that is citizenship day for go get that green card day. They say go be a Sierra Leonean. Exactly. So I think say as Salon people them we really need like for like we country. Most people them way Independence Day they can and don't reach. Go wear the green, white, and blue, or go be proud for celebrate. But come day, you go dinner party as a play salon music. It's like you don't tell them bad word. They go frown in face. People they need to go celebrate salon stars them. When they need to go watch it shows them. But now we this one say if any other AFAF country they come with the we go really want to take them up. I believe say at 65, government self they play in own part, but we as salon people them waiting we they do, waiting we they try like for harness that kind of love for the country. Now there's small picking in their mind. So we go on a short break and we go come back for long we can continue this sweet conversation here.
Well, family, in case you just joined me, you watch SABC's special independence program where they reach you live on SABC TV channel 31 and as well across the social media streaming platform them. We will be the program now to be Dennis Fraser
and Mina Stella Bangura. So Salon on 65 years, but yet still from that way British colonial rule, people then still they say we detete like young baby, we still they move like snail and we not really push, we not in line with the old technology. Every day go yeah, iPhone 17 don't come on, Z Flip don't come on. People they really not be think say that they possible. So SABC be talk to one preacher and entertainer when Pastor Wilfred Jones, and he attributes this to the awful behavior of we the Salon people them. By that now the same conversation we get before we take the break, how patriotic we be as Sierra Leoneans. So Pastor Jones talks saying if Salon for catch up with the rest of the world, we need for change, and judiciary now one important hand we go use Dandy for change the mentality of Sierra Leoneans, and if we talk more to we colleague when Emmanuel Samora.
For second two, you're not going to believe that they don't lock me in a cell. They locked me in a cell. Well, it wasn't up to 24 hours. I see something with policeman they do. I don't agree. You know, say police quick then go arrest you for obstruction. We Every man is a member of society. When you see police, they do something, he will talk him. You don't go grip the police, you don't go fet him. But say it. There's a court of law, the court of justice, he did it. But as I mean, they talk this now, or where wrong sleeps, where justice sleeps rather, wrong rules the land.
So Mr. Jones, from what you say, who will get along as a nation? For who will take this independence? Who will get along?
There are lots to be said. People anyway, they cry inside their hearts. When I go feel them more. I remember one singer, he said this year, next year, some people will feel another year. I know what that means. Where you look at things. Don't tell blue that you are black. And don't tell black you are white. Say you blue, you are blue. You black, you black. You white, you white. But because of servile compliance, we dey label sycophancy, label. Why they keep it so label? The lawyers do it. I'm saying it. No, they are hearing me. The doctors do it. The preacher men do it. And other sectors of life, they do it. Why you not go humble yourself and say that which will set you free, which is the truth? If you do it, Sierra Leone is going to be, a place worth living. You don't want to go to America, you don't want to go to England. You would want to stay because there is no place like home. King Jimmy, when they talk so, if you be savvy King Jimmy, when they talk dry ball fufu, from Bulong, they come inside, then they quiz the ball so small, 4 for penny, 5 for penny, big blind. When they don't sell them, took them blind, go back. We they take different bag for put a body. The cow imparts them all. Different bag for put the plazas. We they pick plazas, stay we throw away. Now we they buy plazas, we know they do. We allow the white man for use we plenty because we are slaves to our conscience.
So let me say, in actual fact, we know independence.
We are not. I want you go up line, you go buy cucumber, so sign at the village. When you the chairman, you the cut. That's why you cucumber the way that kind of cut them. If not me, you cut them on what part, left out. Make it day 1 week, not put on a freezer, no nothing. You will see, no disintegration will take place. But the one way we get now, where the weight man and then maybe they use all them fertilizer, yeah. You go better and left for the next day. They begin wattish. So we culture, we kill and down, we kill and we defend with man too much. There are lot to be said. When are they go waking in those days? Black coffee, bread and butter. In fact, those who are Christians, because we now get advancement in technology than this, then the body they didn't have os, then they make coffee. Keep the waking all that, black coffee, bread and butter, TDB. But when some people the way sort of affluent, they got money, and they begin change, they want to be like a witch man, the way man got their culture. So they begin serve over teen and awakening and meal, and they watch them. And those things are to sleep. Over teen and you for sleep. Coffee, and for make you be vigilant, you stay awake, stay alert. Begin to drink our big people before even study. We want to be like those people. So they come inside, we so plenty that we don't take cognizance, or we take cognizance of the fact that but we are hypocrites.
So you they say the reason we make we not able for go past some day so Because of hypocrisy of the minds of Sierra Leonean.
Hypocrisy plus theft.
So we not thief man then?
Of course we do.
So somebody go there will say, me not to thief man. Why you say so? Why you say me as Sierra Leonean, you as Sierra Leonean a thief man?
So me call no foul. But you self we sit down a yeah. You dey see. You don't blame. You know that you're mercy. If you are not blame, one day you will see. Well, me, I not blame, but even if me, I no blame. No, one day we blame I man say see. That means to say he didn't know waiting the be in a society. Not to say I hope you no blame. He dey see no waiting the happen in a society. For example, this powder who they take, then they take 8 leons that we had. In fact, according to waiting they say for pay, it will be more than that. Now 8 leon 41 cents. If we do not have coin circulating in a country, in a better country, we dey sorry to say that coin will circulate, we go 41 cents. If they send money, Union told you say yes, I mean what they call it Western Union. If now 90 plus 80, no, they're not going to give you the 80 because we don't get coin when they circulate. But when these people we are here, the colonial days, we had coin, we get both penny. If we pass this one we will use, both penny, we get 4 copper. That's 2 pence, 4 copper, 2 pence. We get a white one, we call 2 pence. We get the 6 pence, when the one, when the brown one. We get 1 shilling, we get 2 shilling.
So Mr. Jones, technically they say the system, the coin system, or the way how they don't make the system, you know, in this millennium or in this time, is that they don't make a that kind of way that say Serena for the thief man by force.
I like what you ask me. I like what you ask me. You see, I tell you, say you question things don't kill the way rhetorical is. If you get money, you get Pekin. You not spend the money on your Pekin as a father or a mother. For let the Pekin in progress where last they go before. The tendency for let the Pekin go and neighbor go thief. It did. But if you, I must say all Pekin, but if you spend the Pekin judiciously, wisely on the Pekin, for they come on at it go thief, you know it's you. One document where they read where the Bank of Sierra Leone make talk about fiscal year and increase in this elasticity in demand on this and that. The front of not go understand what they talk because you know educate to the extent that you go even surprised to some people nowadays we say they go school, they go comment, they go when they talk, call can catch me something. They say, wait, this person reach SS. Why? Because the educational system is rotten. Rotten as the word itself.
So you say, so from independence to now, before independence or during independence and then 10 years old, the education system will not see any improvements?
I'm going to tell you. After 1961, you know, see, it was the independence, and 1971 was Republic. 1971, 1981. From 1971 to 1981, things begin change in this country. Things begin change in this country. I can remember saying the United States of America, they send bulk of give you free milk, skimmed milk, dry milk, that they send and can give you free. Corn flour, serious. But let me tell you, in each one time, where they say, not only people work for school, they say that for begin selling and market, that which was meant for the less privileged people, then begin sell bulk of corn flour and the oil and market. I shake me. I say, so those who are on top, sucking the blood of the peasants, the sufferers, how we go better? No. So what you want to make her better, I will preach the word of God to you first, maybe you will change. But I'm not going to tell you, say, be having a 1 and I tell you sitting 5.
So you don't come to another point. First, you don't say hypocrisy and theft of the mind. Then make we do so this show. Now you don't come to another side. You say you narrow down now on leadership. So it's leadership we have a problem now this country.
If you ask me that question, I'm not going to answer you directly, but I will tell you, say the Bible says, woe to a country whose king is a boy. That's what the Bible says. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. You get what take something then where you will look, say, no, I should act on this. But you don't watch how you act. When you are happy, over happy, be very careful. When you are sad or vexed, be very careful. And don't listen to the noise of the market. I don't find out, say, I could talk about somebody, we don't lie. He was our leader. He talked one word. I look at him as a great leader. He said, I have failed the nation. That was Momo. He was my friend. And these people are my friends, so, oh yeah, they are my friends. If you meet with them, ask them, they are my friends. If somebody confesses a sin and does that which is right, he will save his own soul. Momo came and say, you know, give me the leather. I will put the bulb. It was one newspaper, I saw it. But when you can I then begin make one statement, no come for because one or two things the way we talk, we go better. We go better now. If you keep party them, not keep any party in a destructive party. So when some of these leaders have bad advisors around them, the one that we're not afraid God, we're not afraid God, they're not a thing but posterity. Now only the present situation to make themselves up there to the apex, there will be no betterment. One calendar, what is the calendar what? It says, when on every bad mouse a heavy padlock is hung, then there would be the greatest peace on earth. So that is as I was in a choir, you know, like a sweet music that yes, when they lie, when they can go lie to them, go talk for Liberi as a train, but sycophancy. As you know, Liberi, you go lie, you come on. I think that's what some of them want to hear.
So, Mr. Jones, before we as we can round up now, wait till you see Nassau, you know, you get hope, say, in the not too distant future, because 65-year-old mommy, my granny now, you don't retire, not to picking again. You don't see, you get hope, say, you know, we will not the grand picking there, or we will not the great grand picking there. We will make this mommy proud.
The one that way we sabi in those days, we get SCOA, a French company, we get USC, United Africa Company, then they go buy Motukadi, new one. Now the wet man will take a dirty box, bring in all the Belgium stuff, go that's what they can, now that they for block road them all kind thing. One country where you are in Ghana say no, say Konambo to car. Or big boss or what? No, but come inside. So straight away they took the steps. Yeah, I already gonna knew after going to Texaco. The market is how we put the Belgium cars that we sell. You cannot treat who's the pedestrian for day. No, now they treat you the car worker so that your car or the motor car or the keke go bang you. Then who comes to take care of you? Where is the health factor? Then they sell even expired medicine in the hospital. There are things that I am not afraid to say because I can prove them vividly. So, having taken a look at all this, not to possess some of the people, whether the stakeholders, they don't know the thing where they be and setting over, but they refuse to speak the truth. They refuse to speak the truth. If you tell people, say, yes, sardine in a box, who cook less, do I yes? Then you can ask, say, Papa, with the sardine, you know, pull up, you pick it for look, you say, you're not lying, man. So we for use with conscience. We should not be slave to our conscience. Know that there's people are liars and be yourself. Be yourself. So, my advice, flee to God's kingdom, the only hope of mankind, and firm on his side, take your stand. If we talk to God in earnest, everything will change. But where the dollar rules the pulpit and the devil rules the pews, it's not easy for the other side and it better.
So, Mr. Jones, plenty people know you as I introduced you before as an entertainer. Someone would listen to your voice and someone would watch you. You say, Mr. Jones will talk all and talk that I don't entertain people doing this independent. So, you get the floor now for entertaining people. Useful. Where maybe someone don't say, oh yeah, your voice. So, till they get another opportunity back for listening to the Jones way, you know.
I don't stand the election. And when they now vote for me, I then they say, no, I make the effort, nothing attempted, nothing done. I say, but I know the people that I am living with. One, my friend, is stand the election. This is not to identity. Let me go tell them. And it was independence. So, when they play the music, you get freedom. This April 1961, they play and say, as one decided, they say, Kunafo, my guy, Kunafo. As one is the line of time, and they give you. And that was this SLBS, that was SLBS by then. Because they don't want to hear it, they named them a guy with the team up election for PMDC. Don't turn. Then what? We know the PMDC. But why we not go get equity? Why we not go equity? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Come on, I think you talk some truth. There are some truths you should not even talk. You keep your mouth shut. But, as I quote just now, the Bible, you see, with the heart, one exercises faith or righteousness, but with the mouth, one make public declaration for salvation. Not afraid, if the man can campaign to you, how will go better, ask us on 2-3 things. Like Kisiwa, they make the streets them for years now. Oh, but slab no day, or they'll get drainage. Why not ask them people here? Say, why then what? I have done it. I'm going to kiss you up the radio, 103.7. I tell them, I say, why police they want to have people there for Jambanaya? I say, because they smoke it, they plant it, they transport it. Not, I don't want to use the word confiscate, they commandeer, seize one port, okay, water port. And it was a funny program. They begin call, they call. They say, all within that party they talk now too. But to tell you all, the institution that will make you better is the judiciary.
So, Mr. Jones, what's the entertainment message you go left with you? How do you entertain? Because you are entertainer.
The entertainment.
Yes, you need for entertainment. We don't go left here so Mr. Jones to entertain. Because we don't see you. Now people are way, even though we go na wake in there.
Yes.
When we go na wake in there, we not time for cry. Somebody hear your voice, it like me they cry too much. It calm down so God no say it can ease some of the stress.
Let me not watch waiting people then they talk about we. Let me do waiting right. Kenneth Lau. I sing foreign place, yes. But if a man breeze, if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman's dress, bet your life we make it headline in the foreign press. True, true. Alabalum. We have a little riot in this town. And that's why they be. People they want file a suit. As they go by a bam! You know the look inside the sound come out. It just want if you see 10 people go there, they be there. You try for 5, one in the southeast or southwest, the thing come out, then you will know how to fend your area out. If breed blow up the woman's dress, it is going to make headline in the foreign press. Nobody look there. They are worse than we na yaso. So you do your best. History, it don't do. For they teach you something, so for don't change your attitude. Attitudinal and behavioral change.
Okay, so plenty. Thank you, Famble, as we all know here. The thing where Mr. Jones mentioned, he say sycophancy, that hypocrisy, attitudinal and behavioral change.
Yes, usually from the entertainer Wilfred Jones, and of course, and I have no catalog which he mean for the country as we celebrate 65-year independence. When a Bokupa we been born, then send them just after independence or even during independence, we've been able to call Bodos. We don't exist in the country. And if you look at Fugiton now, going around Pademba Road, Wellington Street, on that side and the central part, you go ask police some of them structure where the executive director and the asset commission for Salone don't make strong commitments, say then go visit them. Some of them place there, they ensure say Salone will get some of their structure in the where go be like an historic place for member of past history. Let me say this to Cynthia Kamara in this interview.
History have proven that this particular structure standing here at Hill Station, called White House, was where Queen Elizabeth was hosted back in 1961 when she arrived in Sierra Leone. The structure is still intact, according to residents in the compound. They told us that they've never painted the house. It is as it were back. This is the historic and majestic White House, nestled at Hill Station, even though unnoticed by many. This house, they say, once hosted Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip in 1961, shortly after the country's independence in April that year. 65 years till dates, the structure is still as it were, not even a paint have been added to it. Tourists from other countries have been attracted to the structure, of which countless photos have been taken, says a dweller.
I'm over 60 years now, but the new experience we get about here, we start map so. Now soon more they talking about the Queen became so waiting people they talk boku some amount of truth there. Yeah, now White House then the color, so we meet in the color. White House. Okay. The day we don't say for the point man and say Queen be don't ever get anything for do with here. At least then the I see this so. If the country they able for hold on to this kind of property now a legacy way whoever remain for the make money upon. Because people are that's how they tell now with man in the Canada. Because then with man the way they can some of them then people that we don't can walk here. Then tell them say, you know so about na free tongue, HS so na that bona. Then they can then they check now all the HS there with man there. Then they come.
They all get number.
Then they come. And the younger generation, they self need for the guy and do the fact finding in there, so that they self keep for make a better tomorrow on the history of Sierra Leone.
On a tour around the house, the two-story building has a royal architect with a red-rugged steps signifying majesty. The compound is quiet with flowers all around. BC News, Cynthia Kamara reporting.
Well, from that interview there, but the Bodos, I mean, I'm outside them, they right now where they pass. You see Bodos, so they pass if you go na their Regents, Pathos, or their Wilberforce village. So as Salone people them, you Bodos still make them in that kind of manner. So I don't really know it's not this here with these cement holes and other thing them. But I think say we really need like for harness the back. So now for over 40 years, we get one other popular and sober person na salon whether they call Dr. Kitty Fadluddin, where now one party quiet but wouldn't say vigilant people them by the creative arts, and they don't contribute significantly so salon creative arts. Now he the co-founder for Balanta Academy, and he don't witness the country at its highest highs and lowest lows. So put that kind of way. Nealima Mosie, the Sidoutis renowned educator, for discussing journey the disappearing heritage, where we all the first for save, and Dr. Fadluddin said the first for save. So, and why make a belief in the art say the ultimate key to Sierra Leone in future? Now, for we revive that creative art, revive the creative aspect of Dandy. Look together with skits there, they will want, but then different thing there will be the put salon na the landmark. So if you talk more to Nyalima Mosie, listen this way.
The Fambu the Mio name na Nyalima Mosie from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. As we know, Sierra Leone they can 65, and within a do for actually ask older people then the experience about the independence within the Balantan Academy of Performing Arts, and we deal with one beautiful woman by the name of, you can please say what your name?
My name is Kitty Fadluddin.
Okay, you can please tell me a small thing about yourself, also you come out and all that.
Well, I come out Singapore, we're far away.
Okay.
And I'm married one Sierra Leonean, late now, Dr. Amadou Fadluddin, a medical doctor. And now he bring me to this country in 1970. So now from there I've been there off and on depending on the situation. Up to now I'm there.
Okay, so from where you come salon, you go mind like for tell your experience like back then to now, you could tell me?
Oh yeah, that time it been sweet, really very nice. The country, get crowd, we get ability for take loan for motorcar, take loan for horse, and we've been there the gold mines at first. I remember say that time when I come to Freetown, I drive come inside Freetown, I buy all things in supermarket. Now 20 leo no more I pay for the thing where I put inside my boot for go up back to Lunisa. Yes, that time things been really not so crowded, the place not so crowded, and things they work. We not ever say light no day or water no day. So we never complain about something. We did turn the tap on, and the Guma Valley water they come. We drink from the tap that time. So now you can't do that. So now there one big difference that. Yes, so things then been much, for me, it looked much more organized before. Now they turned down big now. People don't come inside, and other things they happen where so I find say things really difficult now for everybody. So I sorry say I see the country they progress like how I hope for the country for progress.
Okay, so where you come on as Singapore, what thing you be doing in Singapore before you come here, and when you come here, what thing you be doing in Singapore, you can continue for doing in this country?
Well, when I left Singapore, I was 18 years old no more. I just get 18 years. I just come out school and I go abroad for study. And then after I meet my husband, we come back to Sierra Leone. So the thing where I've been studying the music, I come here, I still practice the music. I enjoy for teach, and so I help for increase people's enjoyment of, well, that time classical music no more we can they offer in Balanta. But now Balanta they do a lot of different types of music, so they expand and they make progress. So so to answer your question, I still there inside music up to now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you still learn to music, so like we go study music now abroad, and when you come now, how you be see the musical setting in a salon, and how is it going now?
Well, you can't really compare what I see abroad to what we get here. because when then establish musical institutions abroad, then get equipment, then get facilities, and then get the encouragement, the standards will then get very high. So, but when you come here, you don't get the same at all. You get for create your own environment conducive to this study. So we did try in this academy for start somewhere, because we don't get any university where they offer music studies. We get teachers college where they offer music studies, but for you for good teach in a classroom. But for people where one continue for do music, we not get then the facilities nor the encouragement. This institution, we don't start them since 1995, don't pass 30 years now. We still they struggle. Thank God we still there, and we not quit yet. But we they try for expand, not just music. We they do dance and we they do theater now. So things they move, but with a great deal of effort. The facilities where we get here, for example, we not get soundproof rooms, for example. We not get instruments where you can, like for example, the pianos where they are. Nobody there for tune the pianos, for example. So we not hearing one really good piano sound. Plus you buy electronic instrument, and that one day plus you get electricity for run the instrument. So then that's now one struggle. Then we struggle for even pay staff every month, because we hope say students they come, they pay fees for learn, but nowadays with things so hard, you're not able to get students. The students want to come, but they can't afford to pay. So they try to get scholarship for students so that they can come study without paying their fees. But then even the students will try to come attend their lessons. Then they get for pay transport and so on and so forth. So now big struggle that, but thank God we still they carry on. And then the other thing that we need for really get places where we can send staff for further development, because staff don't reach one certain level. They need to extend themselves much further, so that they can give back the things, the further knowledge where they can get. So that one is a big problem. So unless we get help from abroad, or the government help we with scholarships for go abroad, that kind of things, before then they can open their eyes for see really whose side we really get for go. Right now we just they tread water, as you can say. We just I don't know how to say I'm Creole.
So like
they manage, okay? We just they manage
Yeah.
now, but we need for really do much more. But people are okay. Then they support we, but we need a lot more support, and we need opportunities for performances and people for show, that they appreciate. We give them scholarships,
Okay.
help we for equipment and all that. So ask us what we need, and we can tell you what we need.
So is it that these struggles will be just come na salon and then at the Ballantyne Academy of Performing Arts, this struggle be there you can meet them, or the struggle just the others time to go?
No, we meet them. So before time people get like they can help you. Let me say they get, they manage their money. They can get extra money. Then can come give you some funds for help you and so on. But now it's not easy for do that.
So apart from the Ballantyne Academy studio, we get to do music and performing arts. How you go look at Sierra Leone music industry? You get anything?
Well, okay, that industry, that side, mostly like pop music and so on. We not get too much for say about them, because we not a pop star or in that line, so to speak. But which I need for impress on people that then they need for get good standards, whatever then they do. They need for get that high standard, aim for the high standard, and they need for know where the high standard day, so that they can aim for them. You understand? So that then can compare themselves with other people. it's not everything that you do that you enjoy doing, they meet this standard. You can understand the standard by they go nowadays. You can go on internet. You can be trained for listening to something where you get for compare yourself with the other thing. We get high standard of performance, even dance, anything. You just forget that high standard. If you want for sing self, you will go listen to good singers. Then you will know say yes. I can sing, but I can't sing like that one day. So you know that you get to that area. So you not for be complacent. In other words, you get for continue for strive. I know one singer na this place. I see him and he really impressed me. He not too professional musician at all. Not music na in hobby. But he is studied by himself, and he just come up with one beautiful voice, and something like that. He understand where the voice for be, so they try for aim for that. Now that kind of thing we need for be aware of, and not for say. So you get so proud that you can do something which is very small in comparison to what you need for really do. So you get to be humble about what you're able to do and aim for the thing where you want really for achieve.
Okay. So back to your arrival na Freetown, Sierra Leone. So we become within one of the or most of the cultural things, and we be the see be the happen we like you be like and you actually want to be part of. And if you still see some of them cultural things and they take place, or if they don't die out.
Okay. For me, I like the cultural area very much. In fact, I get one book I don't write about the cultural area. Most of me interested in the cultural area. I can take one song from like say King Jimmy. I can put them for choir. I can arrange them for choir. I've been done do a few of them. So I get interested in that. Yes, as to your question, before when we first start, when I did, we been get something called the Arts Education Association of Sierra Leone. That time the Ministry of Education been the part of it. But after the years they go by, the ministry itself, the thing don't die out. The Arts Education Unit within the Ministry of Education, they again. So the schools them and the colleges them, they not get the same encouragement and motivation for continue to practice the cultural arts. That time we been get festivals. Every year we get festivals. The festival they move from Freetown to Kenema to Bo and Makeni. So we been get really nice and we get funds for that. The government will give you funds. But now we're not there again. So all these things are important. You can't forget festivals. I mean, they get the Kenema festival. I forget the name for them. Cacao. Okay. Cacao festival, and then we get cultural show day. I've been there inside all that before. I've been there in the Western Area Association of that unit of that association. So, but they begin for not get that same impact anymore, and it's a shame because look like the then cultural artists like Dr. Posowai Nabo. Dr. Posowai, now one fantastic cultural musician. I don't talk to him a lot, and I've been on send somebody for go interview him also. Person can they use Dr. Posowai, they say, oh, when some politician they go there and column and go perform, but after that then just get any recognition anymore. And the man is struggle. He get his own beautiful dance troupe. He get masked devils, all that kind of dances. He said did learn them. But why should a man like that struggle so much? When if he did in America, for example, then mean for call him professor and all that. You understand? But a person like that and many others like him, the country not recognize and they not give them motivation and not even give them some stipend for like a monthly stipend. I understand in Japan, that kind of cultural artists, and give them salary. So we have to think of something like that so that this art doesn't die out, because once that generation goes, I don't know if the younger generation will care for go put themselves into all that kind of apprenticeship for study, or for play the kele, the shegure, the kongoma, and all that kind of things. The need for get conscious application of that in order that the cultural arts survive and flourish.
So actually, why you think the cultural arts they die out? Any specific reason why you think they die out?
Well, you can't really because there are other influences. Okay, like the pop music area, for example, it is strong, and then because everybody gets on the phone and they can just tap into the phone and can listen to hip hop, reggae, and all that kind of things. You're not able to do that with the cultural scene. You can't really as equally easy forget them on your phone, for example. And then in the schools, and they have anybody for come learn them about the dance and the music of the different ethnic groups in the country, for learn them about them. So they need really conscious effort for keep it like this or increase its volume and its attraction. You just need for conscious application on the part of the government, in the Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Technical and Higher Education. It's about time we get one department in the university where they encourage this kind of thing and expand them.
Okay. So all you years in a salon, how you don't see the independence celebration and what's anything that we can enjoy most about
Yeah, me, I'm not going to answer that totally for you. Well, yeah, people, you could see the streets, they put the flag on, they paint the streets green, white, and blue. People get all different kinds of programs. The people want to celebrate the fact that the country is at peace, for example, and that they can go to a party and all that. That's fine. But if you want for see, but I think the people also, they ask, well, where the development? Where they want to see this? They're not able to see them. They struggle for water. They get for total this yellow jerry can for both face water all side. They not get even electricity for play their TV or watch their football match regularly. So I think that there is still a lot of work for do. And before we get the lantern parade, now lantern parade now day again for independence. So I've been fortunate for see lantern parade during end of Ramadan and also for independence. It's been so nice. I don't understand why we don't make a big deal out of it, because other countries then get Notting Hill Carnival, then get Brazil Carnival, all them carnivals. We can do this with the same lantern also. And basically the lantern, they bring out a lot of artistry in the people. They bring out the craftsmen where they make the lanterns, they bring out the singers, they bring out the designers where they make the ashobi. So all that is not kept up, if you know what I mean, for add to the enjoyment for the independence. So
okay, so you mind for share with me all these years waiting to actually keep you in a salon, waiting to make you keep you going in a salon, like you get any hobbies apart from performing arts and music? Really make you you say, okay, make a day off us for a while. Yeah.
No, the country is a very beautiful country, and the people, I get some people where they work with still. I can still learn some people. I can still write. I do research. I do my most research on Sierra Leone subjects. Like, for example, you don't come inside, you see the legends we did?
Yes, I have.
Now me, they work on them, and they work on the next set of legends. So I want left something for this country where a lot of people here no bother about research. They know they write. So, but I enjoy writing, so I can take upon myself or take a topic and I say, okay, let me dig and see what I can find about this thing. So I can produce e-books, for example, electronic books. I write 2, 3 in fact. So now that I can still do, and the food here is very nice. They get lovely fish, like lovely shrimps, and fruit, and also there's still things that keep me here. that I can find myself still useful. As long as I'm still useful, I can be once and every year I can go visit my family, which is fine too, and then we carry on with their own lives. But we still very much in touch.
Okay. So apart from the performing art or music gap, you feel like say the cultural parts of Salone they die out. Which other aspects again you feel to say we become forced to be very much their life, and now actually like they die out?
Yes, theatre they die out.
Okay.
Theatre, when I first come, we've been at another British Council Theatre. So many theatre groups when they perform there, and it was really, really fun. You get lovely playwrights where they write plays, and young ones also they write plays. The older, more experienced ones they produce beautiful plays, and it was been great fun that time. Really nice. So that they die out. In fact, now one or two people they try for revival now. But it been really very, very prolific in those days, yeah.
Okay.
And in those days there were sporting activities. Schools didn't get sports, healthy sports, until it became unhealthy. Then stop all the sporting activities, all the inter-school meets and stuff like that. So that really been fine then in those days. School they compete with other schools. Everybody understand how for lose, for example. Not all the time you get for win, then lose graciously. But nowadays they lose graciously. So then get for stop because you can get rowdiness in sports. So that one, the sporting activities don't reduce. Let me put it that way. But I feel, say, this country, the young people, they really cater for them enough, because it's sporting particularly, apart from music and all that, sporting activities, and get vast potential in the young people. But they're not really explore that or exploit that. So that's sad.
So what's the reason we make you think so not cater for them? Is it that they don't prioritize certain fields more than the other one? Then you think so that's the
Maybe
reason?
that is one reason, but we need to get people in the society where we can champion them cause. They need for get courage for say this is what I want to do with these young people, and people who are actually retired can actually. Recently retired, let me say, so that they still get some energy. You can think about, let me just gather a few people or something like that, and encourage them for do athletics or any kind of other sports that they can do. There's so much you can do with young people.
So what's one thing you want to tell the young people out there for we them get energy for do these particular things, but they don't see the feels them, don't they die out, and then they make them discouraged for go do another thing when they not get passion for? What's one thing you want to tell them?
I think say the need for not lose hope, the need for be brave, the not for lose courage. Courage now the one big thing you need. If you feel something really inside you, you can forget that courage for continue after and pursue them. Like if you want for be somebody who can speak, or somebody who can write, or whatever skill you have or gift you can forget the courage for say to your mama or your papa, I want to do this, I don't want to do this. So, and the parents also, they therefore understand that everybody is different, and everybody gets something inside them where you can nurture and grow. So you therefore be very, you therefore listen to them and therefore help them on the correct path for that person, that individual. Not to everybody, not the same way you therefore go. So young people get for be courageous. That's important. Then get for look inside them, say which thing they really want, they're able to do. Then get for pursue them.
Okay. So one last thing, which thing you actually they look towards or look forward towards with this salon they turn 65 soon? Like which thing they really look towards?
Well, I hope say then go honor some cultural musicians this year. I don't know if they will give awards, but they must look. At least that's one thing they can do. Give a national award to one or two cultural musicians. That way, then will feel good. You understand? Then will feel say the country recognize them. Yeah. Sometimes they can give them to pop musicians, but I think the cultural musicians need just as much attention because they want attention and then deserve the attention. So I hope in this next awards that they give some recognition to them. I sincerely hope so.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Again, as we know, Dr. Kitty Padolin na also named Salon inside theater and creative arts in the country, and of course we see how ESF they try for push for ensure say we revive creative arts in the country and make sure say we invest so much in that area in the country. Again, as we know, Dr. Kitty Padolin na also named Salon inside theater and creative arts in the country, and of course we see how ESF they try for push for ensure say we revive creative arts in the country and make sure say we invest so much in that area in the country. Wherefore, revamp this particular edition of this special edition of the Independence Special Program. I mean, sports will go unnoticed.
That's all.
And now that they make with sports desk being take the microphone for talk to one woman way now a woman pan sports business in the country and itself in contribution over the years really will not go unnoticed. Look, we watch as the sports desk stick with you.
The girls, and no, not left the girls there. The girls and women them, they really don't do well in sports at this country. They really don't step up for win at this country in sports. Then performance alone, we all can say, by involving girls and women, then we don't really try, and the country don't grow with the empowerment of girls and women. Then. Well, this encouragement we try for give to opportunity for girls and women in sports generally. At first, people they don't think say sports now no gay, no way for empower themselves. But now everybody they run into sports for make themselves be known. Namely, when we talk about the athletics, the football, now we get over 40-something associations and we girls and women they take part in sports, and then they excel. And I can tell now we all can testify the women they excel, in fact, past the men then. And I see some local competitions, international competitions also. Then they go out and perform, and they count merits And that we want. So we say woman, and it's a woman, the woman say for the day. And woman for excel, and they've excelled a lot. Currently, on a seriously, and the most current one we come out, where we send few men and women them, we then go. The women they excel past the men them. And we say kudos to all the women them. But actually for all my years, what done they in sports? Over 30-something years now. I really can feel touch. Not only at games, but at any time I see me flag. I can really feel touch. And I'm proud that my country did it. Any way I not see my country in flag, I'm not satisfied until I see my country in flag. And I'm glad for all when it's how good. We're proud of with Sierra Leone. And we flag the fly. I really been on to encourage the women them. They tell them that in fact the percentage where we don't they do in sports, I want to make them do more. Because me think say when we do more, this Commonwealth, we not say other one, but this Commonwealth, we don't look say more women for take part in the Commonwealth Games. We go take place in England. The way we not can blame una because me send her parents and me say me picking will take part in sports. What you want to tell una? Sports is equally like when you say you begin to study science for go be doctor. So now una no say sports not to drop out. We are all now working towards university level, and we begin there really they do well. So they encourage you na make una self encourage na picking them. When I look them, their outcome, because certain picking and then you the first time for go do then science thing for be a lawyer, etc. But in brain not did it. Maybe not sports in brain deeper. We started it from when we were young, and we parents them then see then we want like a way for go do doctor, but all parents they look so brain not call for them. That's sports we go into. And in sports we excel. Until they look and back again. SLBC don't come for kind interview post like me. At me age it's almost here now. Then still they be me because I'm still alive. And I do sports still in my own quiet side. And I encourage me girls and women for take part in sports. And you know, I see Bokupane. Look the minister. The minister that be my students. If you know I know. But today I'm a minister. Me not be minister, but now we also push them, make it take that position. And I see how best and well they go on and they work very hard. Because I want shown I say sports, you can take them for be something in a country and the world. I encourage you now that this 65th celebration that we get, let us be peaceably. They want the way they take kush. Would they beg and allow us stop? As sister don't minimize. Because I have some of my young boys and girls around this area, in which you've been taking care of them, watching them. And it has minimized. We say thank you to the security apparatus, the police, the military, the other forces for your help you've been doing. And I will not relent. I want to say thank you to the forces for trying to keep part of this country clean. You are not city council, but you tried your level best. IG, Inspector General and head of the military, the head of the prisons, head of fire force, we extend thank you to you from the sporting side. And we hope you will continue. And let us all join together in the next cleaning that we all put our hands together to clean this country. Once more, I say thank you to you all for having the chance to listen to sportswoman talking to you.
Well, that then are the voice of Auntie Pamela Williams, where we all campaign Abdul Kabir, we go talk to, being that in a one party woman, they will all contribute greatly to the sports sector, na salon. Well, na so we can wrap up this edition of this independent special program, na SLBC. This program don't look around several things there, we don't come out as a country from 1961 up to date. And usai, we as salon people don't ready for go. So let us talk the lay in the minds of we all within our house. And even when we sit down inside the studio here with we. Usai we don't come out, usai we dey, and usai we dey go as a country.
Indeed, as we bring down the curtain in this special edition of Independence Special, doing a program where SLBC designed for we reflect as a nation, as well as we celebrate Salon Independence, 65-year independence. I want to tell thank you to all the company reporters that we go out. We also want to tell thank you to the editor-in-chief, we now the Director General, Madam Josephine Kamara, all the editors in broadcasting house in New England, producer them, and we be company themselves, we make sure say all the package them, we interview them, as well for reach you. We sit on our host now, they enjoy your independence holiday and they watch this.
Well, now so we can take this opportunity for wish una all a happy independence. Don't forget, if you want for Como, wear you green, white, and blue. You want go any side, wave the flag. Let all man who say you na proud Sierra Leonean. Me Sefo Sidoya na proud Salon Tigi, and so I go send it over. So Dennis, let's give you na small words of advice.
I believe say it go tranga now, but you know go this soft go. Let me get up say one day Salon go must stand up 9 foot and you go waka. You know go waka, you go fly, and we all go usa one for you. So now with these words them. Happy 65-year independence anniversary to all Salon man and woman. Special one to His Excellency President Julius Madabio and all citizens of Salon.
Well, as we bring the curtain down, me, Nastella Bangura.
And me na Dennis Fraser. Thank you for watching the program.